Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's session, I'm going to talk about the second play of fourth unit of DGBC Foundation English 2. This is Othello, written by William Shakespeare. Before moving with the session, subscribe my channel if you're new to the channel, and you will get the further updates about the upcoming lectures on my channel. Okay, this play Othello is by William Shakespeare, a quite popular play. Shakespeare was born in the year 1564 and he lived up to 1616. Was said to be a legend and very celebrated playwright. So Shakespeare will be spoken as long as the language is alive. He won't be ignored from the English literature. Shakespeare, who joined in the drama company as an actor, later he started writing his own plays and became a playwright. As a playwright, he has completed about 37 plays, okay, and he has completed about 158 sonnets, okay. He had introduced about more than 3,000 English vocabularies, and which made English language quite popular. So through his works, he introduced a lot of new vocabularies. Let me list out some of his popular plays, which is Macbeth, Hamlet, Othello, Romeo Juliet, and King Lear. Okay, these plays are said to be, quite popular in his works. So now, this play, Othello, is given for the Foundation English 2. Here, only one scene is given. It's a, quite big play since it's a Foundation English. The whole play is not given. Only the second scene in the fifth act, okay, which is given in this semester, okay. Let me list out the characters, the important characters who involved in this plays, because only if you remember the characters, you'll be able to understand the play well. The main character is Othello. Othello is army in general. He is from a black Moor community, okay, but he is the army in general. And Desdemona is his girlfriend. Later Othello gets married Desdemona secretly. Desdemona is a daughter of Brabantio. Brabantio is a senate of the country. And next character is Cassio and Iago. Cassio and Iago, they are working as a soldiers under Othello. And Emilia is Iago's wife. Emilia is Iago's wife. And Lodovico is a kinsman of Brabantio's. He only led the Venetian party, which came to Cyprus after Othello's victory, in order to proclaim Cassio as a new governor. Okay. The next one is Gratiano. Gratiano is Brabantio's brother. He was said to be one of the Venetians who arrived on Cyprus after Othello's victory. Okay, he only brought the news of Brabantio's death. And Rodrigo is a rich gentleman in the country. Okay, this play opens with Rodrigo. Rodrigo is a rich person who was in love with Desdemona, but Desdemona is in love with Othello. So here, Rodrigo, who seeks the help of Iago, because Iago is a soldier, he meets frequently Othello as well as Othello's girlfriend Desdemona. So he seeks the help of Iago somehow to get the hands of Desdemona, but she was in love with Othello. So here, at one point, what happened? Cassio was promoted as a lieutenant, whereas Iago was not promoted. Though Iago was more experienced, he was not promoted, but Cassio was promoted. So there, he makes a plot in order to destroy the growth of Othello as well as Cassio. He makes a plan somehow to collapse their success. So Iago goes and tells Rodrigo to reveal the truth to Desdemona's father, Brabantio. They are, as Desdemona and Othello are in love and they got married. Rodrigo took the news and revealed to Brabantio. Brabantio didn't like Othello to marry his daughter because he is from our community. But they got married, and even Desdemona didn't listen the words of the father, Brabantio. And this guy Othello also was in deep love with the Desdemona. Their secret marriage was revealed to Brabantio, but still they continue their love, okay, which was not broken. Othello was called for the war in Cyprus. There, Othello, who went to fight against Turkey's fleet, who arrived to fight against the country, in which he got succeeded. He got a victory. Othello got victory. And as I already mentioned, Cassio was promoted. This fellow was not promoted. Okay. And now what happened? Emilia was working as a maid to Desdemona. So there, he seeks the help of his wife, Emilia, in order to collapse the happy life of Desdemona and Othello. Now, before that, what he does during the celebration of the victory, in that, Iago makes Cassio to drink, to booze more. Okay, he makes him much intoxicated with the alcohol, and there Othello was disappointed in his behavior, so he was depromoted. So Cassio was depromoted. So as he expected, Cassio was depromoted. Now Iago goes and informs this guy Cassio, see, you go and speak to Desdemona so that Desdemona can talk to Othello. So you will get the the promotion again, okay, which you lost. Now later, Iago goes and informs Othello that Desdemona is having illegal affair with the Cassio. He tells him like that. So here, initially, he didn't believe him initially, but later, he adds more messages. Like, one day what happened, he asked his wife Emilia to bring the handkerchief of Desdemona. That handkerchief was gifted by Othello to Desdemona. Now he asked his wife Emilia to bring the handkerchief, and she also brought the handkerchief as Iago asked, and this fellow took the handkerchief and dropped on the chamber of Cassio. Now he goes and showed the handkerchief was there in the chamber of Cassio, which you gifted to Desdemona. Now he slowly started trusting Iago's words. And the other thing which made Othello to believe strongly that these two were talking, like Cassio actually went to talk to Desdemona in order to regain his position which he lost. Okay, he went to ask Desdemona so that Desdemona can ask Othello to regain the post. Okay, when they were standing away, they looked at these two, Cassio and Desdemona, were talking. So Iago told Othello that, see, you could see the secret love affair they were talking. Okay, so now after listening all this thing, he trusted him fully. Okay, he trusted him fully. Now this fellow who decided to kill Desdemona. Okay, now the second scene of the fifth act started. So far, what I've lectured, it's prior to the second scene. See, I wanted to start from the beginning so that you will get the clear understanding about the play. Now, let me go with the second scene of the fifth act. Only second scene is given, prescribed for this semester. Yes, okay, in the scene, Othello comes with a candle and was standing next to Desdemona. She was sleeping. Okay, this guy was getting ready to kill Desdemona. Now he bends down and kissed his wife, okay, before he started killing her. Now after the arrival of Othello, she woke up, and when she woke up, he revealed the truth that I'm going to kill you. Now she was completely frightened. Desdemona asked her husband, why do you want to kill me? Othello says that you are very unfaithful to me. Okay, because you were in love with Cassio. I got all the message. I got the evidence also, which is the handkerchief. This is the handkerchief which I presented you, but she refused it. She refused it. She denied. But this fellow Othello was not ready to trust his wife. Othello refuses to believe the Desdemona's denial of the charge. He was standing on his words. He says that, Cassia has confessed, but will speak no more. Okay, before coming to kill Desdemona, okay, he also informed Iago to kill Cassio. But this fellow Iago, he didn't go and kill him directly, whereas he makes Rodrigo to kill Cassio. Iago was very careful, and that fellow makes a plan very carefully, as he should not be wounded. So now Rodrigo goes and kills Cassio. Now Othello informs his wife that Cassio was having secret love with you, so I sent men to kill Cassio. Now she started cry for Cassio. What he did? He didn't do any crime. He didn't do any mistake. He didn't do any misdeed. But still, why he needs to be killed? So when she started cry for Cassio, Othello became huge rage. That fellow gets greater rage, Othello. Now he started fighting with his wife, but Desdemona begs him, okay, don't kill me, I didn't do any mistake. Finally that fellow succeeds in his will to stab his wife, kills his wife. Okay, now Emilia was calling from outside the door. Othello was listening, was hearing the voice of Emilia's, okay? But again, once more, he looked at Desdemona as he was not yet dead, and he stabs her once again. She was not yet dead, but she was, crying with the pain. She was weeping, okay? Now, Emilia was coming inside and informs Othello that Cassio has killed Rodrigo. Actually, Iago was sent to kill Cassio, but Cassio has killed Rodrigo. Othello asked what happened Cassio, whether Cassio was dead or not. Emilia told him that Cassio is alive. Cassio was not dead. Now Othello started to realize that his plan has gone wrongly. Actually, Cassio needs to be killed as his plan, but he was not killed, whereas Rodrigo was killed. Now Desdemona cries. She cries very loudly as she was killed. She stays alive long enough to say the statement. She was alive in order to reveal the statement that, as I was not murdered, but I killed myself. She doesn't want to put the blame to her husband. Though Othello killed her, she didn't want to put her husband in trouble, whereas she said that I killed myself. I was not murdered. Now, she died. After giving the statement, she died. Now, later, Othello admit his crime that he only killed Desdemona. Now Emilia asked him, why did he kill her? Othello reveals the truth that Iago told me the truth that Desdemona was falsehood. She betrayed me. She was in love with Cassio. So he opened the message, whatever Iago told Othello. Now Emilia calls out for help, bringing Montano and Graziano and Iago. Now Emilia comes to know all the plot and plans of her husband Iago. Now she opened all the truth to Othello. Now Othello was, completely disappointed, and he was completely broken. He falls weeping upon the bed and contains the body of his dead wife. Now Graziano, that fellow, expressed the relief of Brabantio's dead. Brabantio was dead, okay? He came with that news. Now, Brabantio actually was not ready to live to see his daughter's death. But Othello still clings to his belief, Iago's truth and Desdemona's guilt. But later, somehow, he understood everything clearly, which Emilia explained him. Now he blames himself. The Iago only lied to him. Othello wanted to punish Iago, but before that, he was disarmed by Montano. Okay, there, Iago was able to stab his wife. That fellow was, going to stab his wife, Emilia. And Iago was captured and he was taken to the prison. So later, Othello, who realized his, mistakes, and he committed suicide and fall next to his dead body of his wife, Desdemona. Before Othello kills himself, he also stabs Iago, but Iago was not dead, okay? He was captured, okay? There, Ludovico, asked Othello to get back to the country. Okay, Ludovico orders some soldiers to disarm Othello. Later, Lodovico, who finds a letter in Rodrigo's pocket, that letter reveals everything that, as you know, happened, whatever happened. Okay, Lodovico also came to know the truth. So later, Lodovico requests Othello to come to go with him back to the country Venice, but he was not ready to go to there, so he killed himself and lied next to his wife. So with this, the play gets over. Thanks for listening the lecture. Kindly subscribe the channel.